Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, smash a like button for me. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, if you're ready to quit your day job, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated daily on the news that moves the markets. Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups to help you make some profits. Jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin isn't doing a whole lot. 10,321. This is a 1 hour chart. So we've had this rounded bottom. Okay, essentially the price action did break this pattern. We were looking for the bulls to put in a higher high. Essentially they did. Again, you really, to be any kind of bullish on this idea, they need to break, the bulls need to break and hold 10,400, 10,500, right? 10,500. I mean, essentially Bitcoin's ranging right here. So you hit the bottom of the range, you go to the top of the range, the bottom of the range, the top of the range, the bottom of the range, the top of the range. What's next? The bottom of the range. Now, if we do get a break higher, obviously a good sign for the bulls. You got the weekend coming, scammy price action city. So just be mindful. Now, the price action is breaking above the 200 simple moving average. That's overhead resistance previously. Let's go to the daily chart. Now, if this support doesn't hold, essentially this is a bear flag. Bear flag. Now, if the support doesn't hold, you're looking at 9,800, 9,500, 9,000. 9,000 could possibly be in the cards here. Now, this is a daily chart, so this could be good for the bulls. You've got possible. This MACD is trying to curve higher and cross bullish above the signal line. Okay, possibly there's some bullish divergence on the RSI as well as the histogram as well. So possibilities of a bounce here if this support can hold for the bulls. 3-day chart, bounce idea. Here we are. See, resistance level, still resistance. You know, the bulls need to break above here and potentially continue higher in this rising wedge. Okay, now breaking this overhead resistance at about 12,000, bull run ready. But again, break to the downside. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if Bitcoin came down here to 9,000 and tested 9,000. We buy retests. This would be a retest of the pattern that Bitcoin previously broke out of. Like the price action likes to retest these breakout levels. Right? Got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This gentleman sent me this. He's got a little trading station set up. He's got a laptop. He's got his whiteboard. Get a whiteboard. Something simple. Doesn't have to be huge. You can get them for nothing at Walmart or on Amazon. Get organized, man. Without these dates, it's so important to keep an eye on what's going on in this market and just be able to kind of have a quick reference. Like immediately get your bearings. You wake up, First thing you look at your whiteboard. Here's my to-do list. Here's the charts I'm going to check. Here's my plan for the day. Got to have a plan. And he's like, I'm making a ton of progress in the group. I'm learning more and more every day. And that's what this is about. Life-changing money doesn't happen overnight, but we're headed in the right direction. Chris, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Stop losses are in place. 58 G's. Solid money. This person sold some DOC, 70% profit. Patience. Because DOC, I mean, it pulled back and then it bounced. And so he obviously sold on the bounce. This person, new to the group, he made $426 on one of the setups I just posted. This person, he 2x'd his IRA account and he 2x'd his trading account. He started with about $55,000 between both. Now he's up to $115,000. Man, life-changing money. So sushi, we've been talking about this. This was a setup I posted, and we've got some news on this too, just to show you. So I was looking, hey, possibly we get a retest right here at this level. Well, it didn't happen. The price action broke right through there, right? So you wouldn't buy the retest if it never retested, right? So now I'm looking, hey, I'm looking for a retest of this lower trend line. Okay, buying the bottom of the patterns is really, it's the way I trade. Buying breakouts is good. It's like the training wheels of trading. But you got to get to a point where these, lines that don't exist, that you have to draw on there, where essentially all the buyers are waiting. You have to be able to plot these lines, understand these charting ideas, but buying the bottom of the patterns is important because you can trade the ranges of these patterns. I mean, this is a significant, there's like a 25 or 30% range here in this price action for sushi. Then here's what happened. Then you can see you got your double bottom retest, boom, 35% pump for sushi, 35% max profits, huge. Now again, all the hype is surrounding these decentralized exchanges that are going to compete with Uniswap. Everybody's creating one, everybody's getting involved in it. I mean, think about it. Uniswap did more trading volume in a day than Coinbase. Immediately, everybody says, hey, we got to get in that bit. There's a ton of money to be made. I want a piece of it. That's what everybody's saying. Identify the hype. Be smart about this. If you're still sitting on the sidelines, like, what's DeFi? Why does it matter? Well, now, there's YFI got added to Coinbase, so everybody gets a big taste of the DeFi pie coming. Chef Nomi came out, who, again, created sushi. He said, I returned all the 14 million worth of Ethereum back to the treasury. Remember, he didn't exit scam. He just dumped his bags on everybody's head. Not an exit scam, right? Which dropped the price. He didn't steal anything. He just sold. He took profits, which that's what people do, right? And so anyways, what he's doing here is he's going to let the community decide how much he deserves as the original creator of Sushi Swap. Are they going to pay me in ETH, sushi, etc.? And he's going to have a lockup schedule, even a lockup. So he's slowly going to take these profits over time. And so obviously this helped with a move to the upside in sushi. But what I would say to you guys is, and I deal with these projects, or used to deal with them a lot more, but they're hitting all the YouTubers up with news when they want to make sure that the charts don't break to the downside. If you have a potential downtrend, you're going to see some market moving news come out from these teams so that they make sure that this bounces and this support level holds. Just know there's tons of manipulation in this market. Identify that. Crypto.com has a DeFi wallet. Payment card provider Crypto.com, they launched a Uniswap-like liquidity swap platform right after Binance unveiled the same idea. So again, Binance is in there, Crypto.com is in there, Sushi Swap's in there, TCT's in there. This is Sashimi Swap. Dude, this is like an amazing Japanese menu. Do you guys like sushi? I love it. Sashimi, I love it. Listen, ALF, which pumped like 200%, they have an upgrade called Sashimi Swap. Already has 315 million in liquidity. Boom, 200% price gains on this idea. DeFi will outperform Bitcoin in the next 5 years, says Pantera Capital CEO Dan Moorhead. These are big Bitcoin buyers. these are obviously huge institutions, are saying, hey, DeFi could outperform Bitcoin. This is all the hype right now. People get blinded by this hype and then this greed. And I'm going to talk to you about this hype cycle that we're about to see potentially again in DeFi. And it might be the biggest run up that we've had yet just in DeFi as a whole. So be ready for this. So again, DeFi has more chances to grow 100x in the next 5 years than Bitcoin. Yes, I agree. 100x Bitcoin? No, not going to happen in 5 years. DeFi can 100x. And that's what you have to understand about these smaller, newer coins. I mean, when Bitcoin's brand new, does it have a chance to 100x course? It's brand new. Okay, so you have to understand, like, once these coins get, if you're holding a bunch of coins that are in the top 20 and you want 100x gains, not going to happen. It's going to take forever. They're so big and bulky and heavy. It takes so much money, billions of dollars to move the market. You've got to readjust your strategy. Small cap, micro cap, new projects are going to get 100x gains. 100x gains is life-changing money. Period. 100x? Are you serious? This is important to understand. TRB, before it got listed on Binance, right? I mean, it had Moon Mission, right? This is Teller. Moon Mission, okay? After it gets listed on Binance, huge sell-off, right? You don't want to get caught in this. When something gets added to Binance, like you don't necessarily see all this previous price action. Okay, so understand this idea. So you've got your pre-Binance listing rumor trading, which, you know, slow uptick in the price. You get Binance listing, you get YouTuber hype, and then you get the sell-off. Potentially you get a head and shoulders, and then you get wrecked. It's important that you look at the charts previous, like you don't get enough data on these new coins that get added to Binance. So keep an eye on this. There's other ways. You can go to CoinGecko potentially to look at the charts in the previous chart history for these cryptos. So keep in mind, like, these support levels, how big was the retrace? Like TRB just had a 786, a 78.6 retrace. Okay, so that's a bounce level, and there is a setup that I have posted for you guys coming up in this video on TRB. This is the total crypto altcoin market cap. So this is crypto market cap minus Bitcoin. Okay, there's potential. There's a bounce here. There's a bounce here. Altcoin market cap is bouncing. Now, this means if Bitcoin does nothing this weekend, these altcoins could outperform Bitcoin real well, very easily. Okay, and so again, we could have a solid weekend of altcoin trading coming based on this idea. Now, do not trade solely on this idea, but this is a rumor that's being talked about. Adele, which is Acropolis Delphi, where you automate your DeFi life, combine and compound DeFi yields, and DCA your way into Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay, there's new investors on board, and they're fundraising. Almeida Investment currently getting inbound from many high-caliber VCs, venture capitalists, in this space. The rumor is this is going to be added to Binance and FTX soon. Don't trade solely on this idea. Do your own research. Look, DeFi, we just saw what these coins do. Like when there's this giant green candle going to get added to Binance, pump city. Pump city. This is potentially one of the most bullish ideas that you could think about when you're talking about DeFi hype cycles. Okay, so DeFi hype cycles, it's based on the Ethereum gas price, this chart here. Okay, so the logical feeling of the situation is there's possibly new DeFi hype is coming because it's bottomed out. The gas prices are way down here. It's way down here. So remember, YFI, and I've got a setup for this coin that was listed on Coinbase Pro today. And next is Coinbase. Okay, I believe that's coming on the 14th in 3 days. Okay. Now, this, you got to remember, like, if we get this big hype cycle, that pullback is devastating. So remember, sell the top, take profits. Don't get, I mean, DeFi may or may not be the future, but don't fall in love with these coins. Don't hate it. Don't date it. Just trade it. But we could be setting up for one of the biggest hype cycles in DeFi history. I'm ready. Let's go. This is Bitcoin dominance chart. Okay, so this shows confluence with the chart we looked at as far as the total altcoin market cap. If Bitcoin dominance comes down here, I mean, potentially we're setting up for some type of double bottom right here. Okay, and if that happens, there's still a nice, you know, 1 or 1.5, 2% drop in Bitcoin dominance, which would mean these altcoins will take off over this weekend. And so we're watching to see what happens with this idea. This is TRB. Dang it. I can't win. I just posted this. Just posted it. I post things in group. Pump City. Remember, this is that chart we're talking about right here. TRB. Had this whole video ready for you guys. Got this retrace to the 7. Almost an 80% retrace. This is a bounce idea, and it did bounce. And then here's the potential breakout happening. There's volume coming in too. Again, you could be, you obviously could buy the breakout of this level. And then, of course, entering on a retest is even better, right? Entering on a retest, so you get a move here, and that confirms that's where the strongest group of buyers are, right there. So there's still ways to trade this, but I'm just saying, pops, pop, 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 bang, bang. This is YFII. They're both taking off today. YFI and YFII. DeFi, boom. And so it's just important. Focus on these guys. And one thing, I just want to say thank you to you guys. Like in the YouTube comments yesterday, and I talked about YFI, and there's a lot of people that are in YFI, YFV, YFII, and it just tells me like, hey, there's a large percentage of the viewers, you guys, that are into these coins, and potentially I'm going to be covering them a lot more because they're getting added to these mainstream exchanges. You go to Uniswap and you get these coins and you make life-changing money, but you also lose it too. So again, it's a lot easier for me to trade these charts, trade what I see on the charts versus based on the fundamentals of these coins. So here's YFII. Buy the breakout of this level. Here you go. Boom, man. Buy the breakout of this level. Remember, we talked about this. We talked about this on YouTube. Here we are. We talked about this. Let me see. This thing is taking off. It is up 40% gains. 40% gains since in 2 days. In 2 days, up 40%. Are you serious? No, look, I found shoulder, head, shoulder. There's a giant inverse head and shoulders being confirmed. Look at this volume spike right here. Life-changing money. DeFi will outperform Bitcoin in the next 5 years. This is Dan Moorhead. He's the CEO and founder at the investment firm Pantera Capital, and they've been wrecked. They've been wrecked over the course of the year. But things completely turned around when they expanded into DeFi. He said now we're up 123% year to date. I've been talking to you guys about BNB, and I want you to understand, like, it's important to be able to see the possibilities where this price action is going to go. BNB, remember, they've got that Bella staking, a DeFi project. Imagine that. DeFi, imagine that. So, again, you get this rising wedge, 68% chance of a break to the downside. Boom. Broke to the downside. Double bottom. We know about double bottoms, reversal. Again, I've been staking BNB, getting some Bella. It's not very much at all. You stake a couple Bitcoin and you're getting like 8 Bella a day. It's not much at all. But this is a good trade setup. I mean, as far as it's kind of already played out. I mean, you might buy the breakout here and you could see like $28 or $29 BNB. YFI, here we go again. DeFi all over the news today. Hype cycle, extreme. New all-time highs in sight. New all-time highs. This morning I woke up and I posted this setup. YFI USDT. Buy the breakout of this bull flag. Buy the breakout of the bull flag with some targets. Targets all-time high. Again, could it break this? And if it does, moon mission, right? You got in 3 days, it's getting added to regular Coinbase. Just got added to Coinbase Pro. This is not, hey, buy now. I mean, essentially, like, you're at the top of a pretty steep run-up. So you always want to be able to buy a retest or find a bull flag, or, essentially you're not trying to buy the top of these green candles because they do pull back. It's starting to take off. Buy the breakout. Now, again, you're going to run into a bunch of resistance right here. Now, it's only up about 5% right now. You can have a tough time breaking $36,000 and $39,000. That's 3 Bitcoin to buy 1 YFI. 3 Bitcoin. 3 Bitcoin. Man. DeFi. There's not very many coins. It's a tiny coin supply. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.